Oh, when I took the this sub-transmission cover off the gears, I thought I had the camera rolling, but I guess I didn't. So anyway, here's what I've taken off so far. There's a little washer here. There's a little pin in here. There's a snap ring I was just starting to take off to get that other gear out. Okay. Then this gear should come off. Oh, there's a spline washer comes off first. Okay, there's another one here. Collar looks like this. And then this gear. And there are 4 screws, and one was longer and it goes up here. Okay, next I take off the stator. I just took these 2 screws off. There's this plate that holds the wire down. That's it. Okay, next I'll take off the screws holding the left side cover on. I previously took off the neutral indicator and the foot gear shift lever. I don't need to take this off, it's not necessary. Okay, the bolts are out. There's 2 long ones that go up here up on the case, and there's one kind of a medium sized one goes down here, and the other short ones go around here. This one goes up, goes right here, and right below it is the next one that holds the thing that holds the overflow for the carburetor. Okay, I should be able to pull the case off now. Okay, no surprises under it. Okay, next is the drive sprocket. And behind the drive sprocket is another one of these collars. It goes in this way. Okay, next we'll take off the cam chain tensioner mechanism. This cam chain sprocket just pulls right out. This flat end is what operates the oil pump. Then we'll take off these 3 shiny screws and take the next part off. Okay, these 3 screws and clips are off, and you notice that one of the clips is a little bit different. This part should just slide right off, and it does. Next we'll take this bolt off here. This is the one that locks the cam chain tension or adjusting rod once you get it set where you want. So lock that in a screw, and I'll take those off now. Okay, here it is, and there's a O-ring there, and there's this lug nut. Next we're going to take off the this rod, and to do that we have to take this nut off the bottom here. Like the oil seal is a thin, light aluminum washer here too. And here's the adjuster. There's a spring. Let's see. There's a spring here, and the rod. And inside the rod there's should be a fine spring. Yeah, here's another spring. It's a little bit longer and it's finer wound. Okay. See, the finer one will go in first in here. And there's a little plastic end on here. This comes off. Okay, that's all that's on this side. Um, this part here, this is what holds the shift drum on for the transmission, and the flat part works the neutral indicator, but we'll take that off later on after we split the cases. Okay, we're on the other side of the engine now. We'll take this cover off, and we'll start off by taking these bolts off and then breaking it loose. Okay, screws are off. We'll take the cover off now. As you can see, I've had it off before. Okay, now this is the external clutch mechanism. This thing will slide right off the shift shaft. This part will come right off. There should be a spring under it. Oh, I don't see the spring. It's not good. Next we take these two screws off and take this part off. Okay, screws are out. This part comes off next. Okay. Okay, there's a nut and a lock washer, a special kind of lock washer under here. You need a special tool to take the nut off. And on the lock washer, you'll find one of the tabs will be bent up, locking it. You'll straighten it up, pound it down with a screwdriver, and take that off. Okay, I've already done that part, so I just need to take this off. And it's already been loosened. Okay. Here's the funny looking nut that we need that funny tool for. Okay, and here's the lock washer. So these tabs are spaced kind of funny, so depending on just where this is turned, one of the tabs will line up and you'll lock that up. That way you can tighten it up as tight as you want. Okay, I've got it loosened up. So here's the clutch. Here's the clutch drive gear. Okay, we have to take off the driven gear next before we can get the other parts off. There's a collar. Yeah, here's a collar here. This will come off now. Looks like it goes on either way. And then we need the snap ring pliers to take this off. Okay, here's a snap ring. This gear should slide off now. And there's nothing under it. But now we can get this part off. The washer behind it. Okay, it goes on like this. It's just a flat washer, and this part is shaped this way. Okay, next we're going to loosen this part up here. We're going to work on the external shift mechanism. So we'll loosen this nut and let this thing hang down. Okay, it's loose. Now we should be able just to snap this thing off. Okay, unhook the spring. We'll take this screw out now. Okay, under here there's 4 little pins. They have to come out. Now, I'm going to use a magnet to get them out. Okay, this is what the pins look like. Okay, now we can unhook this shift shaft and it'll slide right out. It says in fine print. Okay. We could take the the oil pump off if we wanted to, or we could go ahead and take this off. There's another little thing here that the shift shaft slides over we could take off, but we don't really need to. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to split the cases. Okay, I've got the screws off holding the main crankcase together. So now I'm going to tip the engine up on its left side. Okay, got the splitter on. Let's start splitting the case. Okay. Okay, here it goes. This gear will slip right off, and there's a washer on top of it. Okay, and this crankshaft should pull right out, and it does. Okay, there's a retaining bolt and washer on the back that screws into the shift drum. Looks like this. Okay. Now the whole transmission assembly will come out.